2025, powered by ADNOC, and we are heading straight into the draft for Game 2, Groot and Soldier.
To be honest, it's gonna... Now, as I can see for the draft, Team Spirit, he's not joking with the bans.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, with the Lancelot and the Zushin ban, it's a meta ban, but yeah, they don't want to leave any chance for Aurora to go for the top meta heroes, and the third ban is Sisi. For Aurora Gaming PH, actually, they banned Kalea, they banned Fredrin, and they banned Eve, just like the first match, exactly like the first match. They're going for Grok again. Oh my god! I can't believe they actually left Grok, but on the other hand, Team Spirit actually this time they took Basha and they took Claude. So this is going to be quite a different match. Although they have taken Grok, but this is going to be a different match. It's not going to be easy for Aurora Gaming right now to take the sweep.
It was a fair trade for both. Like, I will take Grok, you will take Baxia.
Yeah.
It's fair enough.
Yeah.
Everyone taking the tanks.
Yeah, definitely. But are we going to see a different picks from Aurora this time? Since we have Yisun Shin actually is still open right now, they can pick Yisun Shin as the jungler. And they have other choices like Lapu Lapu, Gatot Kacha. They have mid laners as well that they can go for.
Also there is open.
Yeah, there is Farsa. But they're going for Yisun Shin and for Lunox, which is actually
the same.
Yeah, very good choices actually from Aurora Gaming PH. Choosing Yisun Shin for the first time, and of course going for Lunox. But then Team Spirit is actually going for Yuzong, which is quite an interesting, actually, and an excellent side XP laner.
For the second ban phase, are we expecting to see comfort hero bans here from Game 1?
I believe it's going to be targeted bans more than actually just meta bans. But let's see what are they going for. The first ban. Oh, okay, they're banning Lapu Lapu because Lapu Lapu actually gave them a hard time the previous match.
Was used earlier.
Yeah. So they banned him. But I believe Aurora Gaming PH has other choices. They expected that this ban would happen actually. So yeah, I'm excited to see who are they going to ban this time.
Until now, Team Spirit, they're going like Yuzong and Cloyd and Paxia. To be honest, Team Spirit, like, they are going a combo. Like, maybe they will focus on mid game up more than like the first like early game. Until like 10 minutes, they will try to resist until they will gather all their items. Oh, Valentina banned?
Yeah, Valentina is
they're
banned.
trying to deny as much as mid laners.
Yes, actually for Yuzong, actually he as an early game he has the upper hand and as an XP laner than any other XP laner. For Claude, Claude is actually early game he's not that strong, but in mid game to late game he's very strong. We've got Terizla as a ban. Wow, okay, Terizla is this is the first time we see Terizla as a ban, but I believe they knew that they would actually Aurora was going for that hero, so they banned him immediately before they picked him. So that is a targeted ban, that is not just a normal ban. So wow, okay. They are making it harder for the XP lane right now to have a choice. Xborg was not a great choice early game versus Yuzong. Esmeralda is still open, by the way. Uranus is still open, so these two choices might be there. Who else might be there actually as an XP laner? Xborg is there as an XP laner as well.
Do you think Khalid or Harith still open?
Harith, it could be a good gold laner, but not for Team Spirit, of course, for Aurora. Khalid, since actually Khalid might be a choice for Team Spirit and not for Aurora if they want to go for him. Yeah,
it's a good combination between like Yuzong, Cloyd, also Apaxia, and Khalid.
Yeah, actually Khalid, actually is a good choice since his ult stuns an area of effect stuns, so it is very effective. But I don't believe he's going to be very effective with the choices from Aurora like Lunox or Yisun Shin because these heroes have very high mobility, so it's not going to work out for Khalid. So they went for Chu, which is actually right.
Instant pick.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, I told you. They would, yeah, the gold laner of Aurora would go for Harith and not Team Spirit.
But Chu as a Team Spirit, it's a good pick.
It is a good pick. It is definitely a good
against
pick.
like Yusin Shin.
It is good versus Yisun Shin. It's
And
very, very
Lunox.
good versus Harith. Versus Lunox, no, because Lunox can use her ult to actually cancel the card
He
control.
tried to like deny it as much as like he's buying time for his team.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. We saw Uranus, yeah.
Uranus and Harith.
It is.
Fair
This
enough.
is actually going to be a long game, by the way. It is going to be a long game. It's not going to be an early game because most of the heroes from, or some of the heroes from Aurora are going to be effective mid to late game and not early. As for Team Spirit, their heroes are balanced. Some lanes are early game and some are mid to late as well.
For both teams, we will see like mid-game fights until the late. For early skirmishes, maybe Team Spirit they will take advantage on this time. Until maybe we'll see Light with the Grok, he will take advantage as a roamer, and maybe he will deny a lot as much as fights. Like maybe our team it's not ready. Let's try to avoid, because Light in the last game he was trying to take advantage with a vision during the maps, also during the objectives.
Yes, that is very true. And I think in the early game right now, in the mid lane fights, there will not be a huge fight just like the first game because Basha is tanky. He has very high HP, so it's going to be very hard for Aurora to actually get the kill in the beginning of the game. So yeah, let's
see. Can Aurora finish this clean, or will Team Spirit fight back? Let us throw it to the casters to give us good game 2.
Game 2 about to unfold here. Once again, it's Aurora from the Philippines versus Team Spirit. We've had a couple series now go the distance, 3 games. Will this be the one? It's up to Team Spirit to decide that. It's me, Nice Dude, joined here with Wolf, bringing you guys the action for Game 2. Hey, Wolf, we saw this yesterday, man. The Zetian came through with Team Spirit's game against Team Max, but that was paired up with an Arlot. Now it's a Yuzhong. What do you think about this combination? Is the quote-unquote, technically kind of sort of buff that Zetian got valuable here?
It will be valuable, especially if they get to that the point where it's the late game. But I think that it's more of a combo for the show. It's like, let's say Sao goes to the other side of the map, they get a good kick, they can combo it up with an ultimate from the Zetian, wherever she is, right? So that might be the idea for Team Spirit so that they can increase their tempo of gameplay. That Lethal Wonder is going to go to Demon Kite, which might not be that big as of this moment, but yeah, every single lead matters. Up top though, Kid Bomba, I'm pretty sure that typically explainers will favor the Yuzhong versus the Uranus up in that explain, but it's more of a lane where the only reason for anyone to die in this top lane is if you actually mess up.
Whoa.
I don't think that will happen. Sawo almost being taken out. Zetian, can you at least... No, you will not get the Lizard. Demon Kite will just resume his jungling.
Yeah, very close there. You know, he didn't have the level 4 just yet, but nonetheless, he gets it here, and he's still slightly above one shot. You know, with this on how aggressive Team Spirit was in the early game, and that's something that they've liked to do from, you know, series to series. They're pretty aggressive in the early game. They're going to go ahead and press where they can, but ultimately no one going down before this first turtle comes up. Light, he's going to be quite low here. I don't think Sawa's going to chase, but knowing that Light's low enough, they're going to go top. Kid Bomba gets away. There'll be a little bit of extra gold here for Aurora, but Sawo and the rest are going to come respond.
Yeah, they also commit the Yuzhong ultimate for this one. Edward happy to tank this, very tanky at this moment. Eventually will go down. The Purify and Consecration is not going to be enough. Definitely positive for Team Spirit this time. Going to be waiting for this, maybe this Lunox to be in the fight. To be fair, I think the Aurora Gaming PH don't have the better turtle team fighting team, I would say, because they only have the Uranus plus the Lunox, and they also have the Grok. The Grok is phenomenal, but there's no actual combo to go with it. But it seems like Team Spirit will just give this away, knowing that they already have committed the Yuzhong ultimate up top.
Yeah,
It felt
and
like
it was,
they didn't want to fight.
it was all because of the Rampart reset, you know, that Light did, and we see the Grok do that plenty of times. So, you know, what could have been their turtle after that play up top, it doesn't happen. Whoa, Demon Kite, again, getting so close to getting a kill here, just lacking a little bit of that damage on the YSS for now. So no go there. Team Spirit, though, not doing too bad right now. Hiko and Domeng have just been duking it out so far through this lane. Claude, oh no, Sunset Lover will finally go down. And that kill goes over to Yue. You know, on this Lunox, we've seen it plenty of times, scales up really nicely throughout the game. And that's something you always have to be able to respect, because not only does she actually do quite a bit of damage, but a lot of the best Lunox players that we've seen so far in Games of the Future are really good at baiting out those abilities or certain resources from the opposing team because of that brilliance and even the flicker available.
Yeah. Dominic on the Harith, of course, one of the experts with this hero for sure. Knows the ins and outs of this hero. Whereas Demon Kite picks up the Hunters right now. They really want to fight now. Sunset Lover in trouble, but One Shot and Sawa actually attracting the attention of Aurora Gaming. They will sacrifice a Cho this time. One Shot wants to get a kill to Yue, but the members of Aurora Gaming are prepared for this one. They output the damage. It goes Hiko on the Demon Kite. Gets the kill on the jungler of Aurora Gaming. That's a massive pick-off for Hiko. And that's Aurora Gaming stumbling a little bit in the mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, they probably got the call. Oh, they'll clean it up anyway.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Good.
He's
about
good.
that one. Oh man, gets his payback for his former Raider brother.
That's right. That's still 1,500 gold, favoring Aurora Gaming PH. But this time it's Hiko getting the first kill amongst the gold laners. And Turtle will be spawning now. Be ready for this one. Demon Kite is level 8.
Yep.
One Shot is level 7. And Team Spirit are first to go here. Here comes the Yuzhong ultimate. Wants to go for Yu. It actually spots out where Demon Kite is. The Retribution is there for One Shot. Demon Kite too far away. Now Edward jumping in front of One Shot. There is really no chance for him to knock it down. Unless, of course, the Rampart is there. They also have the stun. Aurora Gaming felt like they cannot proceed any further and will just give up that second turtle in favor of Team Spirit.
This is interesting though too, because you know, with this lineup from Aurora Gaming, it's like I said, it's more towards that mid to late game transition of a lineup that is going to scale up really well, and them having this kind of lead.
Oh, the flicker bird. That's going to be like to actually stop the stun. Yu is still in trouble though, and he will go down. Hiko gets his second kill. Now Light might be in trouble. Here comes Storming Kite, pops the Zaman Force. There's the Rampart to shut down One Shot. He cannot get out of here.
Such
he
a
will
good
be
wall.
taken out. What a great wall coming out from the Grok. And Aurora Gaming and Team Spirit, both gold laners getting 1 kill apiece.
Yeah, going back to what I was saying, you know, after that fight broke out too, that's the thing. If Aurora Gaming has this lead and it continues to scale up with them throughout the game, their lineup's really going to profit from this. So that's why you also see Team Spirit making plays like this. They want to go ahead and utilize, you know, this advantage that they have, specifically even for Hiko, having a much better game, right, this time around with the Claude, and their damage throughput is good at this point. Sao as well, you know, we haven't seen any big kicks, that combination that we usually see with the Cho, the Way of the Dragon into the Zetian, or whatever combination they decide to do. And that might come later, you know, when they're able to go ahead and get to that point. Oh, tech charge again from Light.
Yeah. That's just doing. One Shot is actually running forward. He's so speedy. Now Light might be in trouble. The flicker is committed. Now Sao goes for the kick, but kind of misses it. And now he's punished. Now gonna be Dominic Kite. Gonna be taken out even with the Salmon Force. Misstep coming up from Aurora Gaming. The trade was definitely bad for them. And Team Spirit will be very happy about this. As Hiko is left alive. Dominic Kite taken out. The turtle is still alive. Edward wants to make something happen here, but with the backshot, the anti-heal might be enough to take him down, to purify. Oh, here comes Hiko. He will not let it. Edward is still alive. Now Yue wants to get into the fight. This time has been zoned out by the members of Team Spirit. Edward, oh, man.
He's feeling that passive, man. He's feeling the passive from the backshot. And, you know, he's had to sidestep that. Turtle's going to be secure, though. There's a fight.
Oh, another fight. Salmon Force. Dominic is back. Hit Bomba might be in trouble because of this, and indeed he will die. Dominic still wants to go for one shot this time, but that is a back shot. Very tanky at this point. They're going to be happy with one takedown on Kid Bomba. But Aurora Gaming are giving some opening to Team Spirit, and Team Spirit are happy to collect.
Yeah, good thing, once again, as long as Hiko doesn't die, Team Spirit's in a decent position. Zaman Force going to be dropped down just to push him off.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think this breaks into a fight. It's just to get the tier 1 turret up top. So they'll do that. Like I said, Hiko, as long as he's alive, Team Spirit will be okay. Again, Purify's there. He just got his second item, I believe, up to this point. So Hiko farming up. You know, you saw the Blazing do it too. So like some of the tankier members here like this. I know a Brute Force was just picked up by Edward, but you're going to be able to get through some of that those tankier heroes. It's just the difficult part for Hiko is actually getting there, because you are susceptible to getting set up, obviously, with the crowd control. That's why that Purify timing is so crucial. And we've seen that a couple times here, Wolf, where, you know, these gold laners, these marksmen will have the Purifies, but maybe the timing's off, maybe they forget to use it, you know, and so that's even more crucial here, considering the fact that, again, this is a match point. It's best of 3, Aurora Gaming, and with the lead that they have, they can play the long game here, and that's exactly how they've been moving around the map. So this is all to play into that first Lord. It's going to be up in about 30 seconds, and they are in a fighting position. So for Team Spirit, we'll see how they hold on to it. Again, they can set things up, get an advantage with Sawo, but Sawo just can't get caught out, and that's always the risk with a Cho, right? It seems to be the case every time we've seen the Cho pick up. You are essentially trying to set things up with the team with that Way of the Dragon, but if you get caught out or you're separated from your team and you're gone, that's also a big part of the piece of the puzzle for this composition that Team Spirit brought to this game.
The next piece of the puzzle, though, for both teams will be this Lord. 9 minutes, the 10-minute mark. Our Gaming leading by 2,300. And Demon Cat is level 14 compared to One Shot's level 11. So this is a big lead that they are holding on. However, that might be nullified by this Yuzhong, as they have found Domikite, but Domikite just reveals their position because of that. The factor here is the Yuzhong ultimate, but they already know where Kid Bomba is going to be coming from. Dangerous grass, though, so you have to still be careful about that bush near that, and Knight actually spots that out. They know somebody is there. Edward on the left side. Hiko is actually moving onto it, but that is actually Uranus. Yue wants to go for the kill. The Blazing Duet might not be enough for this one. But this time, Sunset Lover saves him. Now in comes the ultimate from the Yuzhong, but he's getting pummeled by Demon Kite. Demon Kite evades it, and that's the Lord. All the while, he's nudging Sawo. Oh my goodness, the multitasking from Demon Kite. One shot now in trouble against 4 members of Aurora. And Demon Kite had to handle the Yuzhong and the Lord. And my, oh my, he still gets a retribution on top of that.
Wolf, I said it earlier, you know, that the brilliance, sometimes it can bait the opponent to go a little bit longer than they wanted to, or just capitalize on a kill. That was great timing from Yue to not go down, too. Again, great backup from the team as a whole. And yes, like you mentioned, even for Demon Kite, locked in it to the objective, but also these fights that were breaking out. Little Zaman Force drop down there. We'll see if they just secure this orange buff. A Chastised Pauldron now picked up by Edward to help deal with Hiko. And now the base push starts here for Aurora Game. Again, 6,000 gold ahead. Team Spirit, they're showing that they can fight. Like, if they get the favorable setup, they can. But look at this conceal. This might be it.
Petrified. This might be it for Team Spirit, or will it be? The
so
second ultimate also committed. Yue will now be kicked. Yue is still alive. Sawo is the exchange. Sawo will be traded out. Hiko now in trouble. Gonna be chased down by Edward. That's the Uranus. Returning the favor. One shot now. Gonna be next to the docket. He still is alive for now. The bottom lane turret will be pushed. Sunset Lover dealing damage against Edward. The Edward happy to tank it. Happy to take it all. How likely is there? Domikite pokes and prods. Yue is also threatening for a combo. This time with the ultimate now available for himself. Gonna be the push into the mid lane. Kid Bomba fends up the attack. They're zoning out members of Aurora for now. And they will be able to take up top lane though. Aurora Gaming. Great aggression that will net them 2 inhibitor turrets at just 11 minutes. 12 minutes, I mean.
Yeah, very, very good push with that Lord right there. Taking a look at the items here, you can see that, right? The defensive items are in place for Aurora. Those double 2 chastised pauldrons really helping them out to deal with that. Plus, again, the blade armor, even to an extent, the brute force there. You've got plenty of ability to deal with the majority of this damage, which is physical from Team Spirit. I know the Zetian is there. She is able to provide somewhat of damage. Now, even with the patch coming out and they buffed, I believe it was, they buffed her second skill damage and then they reduced the mana cost for it. But in the majority of these team fights, you're using that Fury of the Phoenix, you're trying to get that stun off, but then, as we saw with the kick earlier on from Sawo, he might get the space to kick, but then there's no follow-up. They're going to force a fight again.
Exactly. Sawo will kick Edward. Not a good target. Now Sawo will be taken out because of that damage output from Domikite is phenomenal. At this stage of the game, a fully locked item, Harith will be a threat to any member of Team Spirit. And they will just transition into the Lord this time. Edward's just scouting out the members of Team Spirit. Domikite and Yue are actually staying here. Light as well. Everybody's staying. Saman first committed. Nice one out there. Coming up from Light now. Kid Bomba has to run away. Forced to use some of their spells just to get out.
They stay
now,
in it though.
Aurora Gaming, they will get the Lord.
Lord is secured. Aurora Gaming is basically just saying, we'll hold up this front. 4-man, let Demonkite do his thing, secure the objective. Edward's taking some shots. Saro's going to be careful here, man. It's been a couple times now, and that's what I was saying. The risk of the Cho pick, every single time we see it in the team comps, is that case. Like, you'll go for the kick, and at this point, when you're down this much too, you're most likely going to die in that setup, so you got to make it count. Like, that's one of the things about it. Where in comparison to a Grok, it's like, all right, I'm going to tech charge, but then I can also try to escape from here. I have a couple other things up my sleeve in Grok's kick. Whereas, again, Cho, he is mobile, but then mostly you need to go ahead and just get the kick off in the right direction. And so far, that has been so difficult for Sawo. Now with this Lord coming up the top lane, they're going to try to hold on to the mid turret. It's going to be taken care of really quickly. Edward just cutting them off from that turret. How will Team Spirit deal with this?
Oh my goodness, the tech charge can't just be the Summon Force committed. Sawo for now survives, but eventually will go down. The one shot might be next. And he's the next target for Aurora Gaming. They're now diving him into it. Oh my goodness, Demonkite nails the arrow. But he has to die because of that. Kid Bomba doesn't have the ultimate anymore. Sunset Lover, the Summon Force. Round number 2, doesn't matter. The base is down. Aurora Gaming making quick work.
Quick work in game 2. It's going to be a sweep for Aurora Gaming Philippines. They came in with a plan in this series, and they will be sending Team Spirit out of the tournament for Games of the Future 2025 here in Abu Dhabi. It was a tough one, though, for Team Spirit. Again, they just couldn't get the combinations, the synergy that they were looking for with this lineup. And against a team like Aurora Gaming Philippines, who has been known for their synergistic plays, synergistic compositions, it's tough to do. Team Spirit, they've showed us such a good performance throughout the group stages up to this point, too. Big props to them for getting to this point, but unfortunately, they won't make it out of the quarterfinals here. We're going to be thrown over on stage to hear from our winners, Aurora Gaming Philippines.
Your winning team, Aurora Philippines! Well done, guys. Congratulations. You came off a clean 2-0 win right now. Officially in the semifinals. So many incredible fans are here to support you guys. Demonkite, how do you feel like being the best player in this match?
I'm just very happy because I performed good.
Amazing. Listen, what's the tactic like? What's the game plan like moving into the semifinals? What are you guys going to focus on the most now?
I think we're just going to focus on every mistakes in our game and improve them day by day.
Good answer. I know that you have a lot of Filipino fans, so in your own language, what would you like to tell to your fans out here and everybody watching online?
Maraming salamat sa mga sumusuporta sa amin, tsaka kita tayo sa semifinals, guys.
One more time, Demonkite, Aurora, Philippines. Make some noise, Abu Dhabi.